Hey, glad you stopped by. Let me walk you through what the ROG Strix 26.5 QD-OLED feels like when you've been gaming and using it every single day, because once you see what it does, going back to just okay monitors feels impossible. You're the kind of person who demands precision. You don't settle for good enough refresh rates or passable colors. You want a screen that keeps up with your skills, with your reflexes, with your vision. Before you think too hard, maybe check the current price and availability. Gear like this tends to disappear fast when serious players catch wind. Remember the old monitor you used, maybe fast enough, maybe sharp enough, but motion blur would creep in, colors felt a bit flat, dark scenes lacked depth, and there was always a moment where things just felt soft or sluggish when the action sped up. You accepted that because you thought it was good enough for now, but inside you knew you deserved better. Then you boot up the ROG Strix. The moment you load into a fast-paced shooter or hop into a competitive match, everything changes. The 360Hz refresh rate makes motion so fluid it feels like you're seeing the game in real time, not through a screen. Animations pop. Turns react instantly. That 0.03 milliseconds response time removes the blur, the ghosting. It feels sharp, immediate. You also notice the colors. The QD-OLED panel brings vibrancy and contrast you didn't realize you were missing. Dark corridors in horror games feel deep. Bright explosions punch. Subtle lighting in a stealth mission shows detail that might have been lost before. The 99% DCI P3 gives a color depth that turns visuals into atmosphere. Whether you're grinding in competitive matches, watching cinematic trailers, editing clips, or even just browsing or working, the monitor adapts. It stays responsive when you need speed, and rich when you need beauty. If you've hesitated because you weren't sure if gaming on a premium panel was worth it, once you play on this kind of display, anything slower or duller feels like compromise. You won't go back. Maybe you worry about price. Maybe you think, is this too much for just gaming? What surprises many is how even casual gaming or day-to-day tasks feel smoother, sharper, more alive. The benefits aren't just in competitive matches, they reflect in everything you do. Owning this ROG Strix feels like you've claimed performance. It's not just a monitor, it's the difference between reacting and dominating, between seeing and perceiving. Once you've experienced that speed and clarity, regular monitors feel like obstacles. Lightning-fast refresh that matches your reflexes. Response times so quick that motion feels seamless. Colors rich and vibrant enough to pull you into every scene. Contrast deep enough to reveal hidden details. A panel that demands attention, and rewards you every time you press play. Yes, it's an investment. Yes, it may feel more than just a monitor. But once you've seen what elite displays can do, everything else feels like settling. If you're ready to level up your visual game, check if the ROG Strix 26.5 QD-OLED is still available. Don't wait, this is the kind of upgrade you'll be thanking yourself for every time you hit start.